you to Diedrich Bank, our sponsor for the 2022-23 basketball season. Live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
First year head coach for Warrensburg. I'm sure you know coming in it'll be a tough game against Econ, but how do you think your boys played?
I think it was a wake-up call, and it gives us an idea of like where we want to get, being a young team, being mostly sophomores and freshmen. We knew this was going to be a tough environment, an experienced team, returning 3 starters on their Elite 8 team from last year. I think there's room for growth, obviously, in that. I mean, it was a rough loss, but I think we got some building pieces off of it.
What was the game plan?
Come in, just try and stay composed and try and play our game. That was our goal. I mean, it didn't exactly go as planned. We wanted to stay in. We're missing one of our top guards too that kind of helps us, but I mean, we just got to live and learn from our situations that we're put in and move on.
We talked about being relentless from the start, foot on the gas pedal from the tip, and this is, Warrensburg is always the style that they play. If you don't play the right way, if you don't play fundamentally sound, they're going to take advantage of it because of the style they play. So, but I thought our guys did a really good job of playing balance, playing on 2 feet, finding open guys. I mean, Seymour had 10 assists tonight. He's just such a good passer. Yeah, it opens up so many things when you're big can pass the ball like he can. I told him, I said, if you would rebound, you would have triple-double.
Garrett Gaddis he was shooting clinic in the second half, especially from 3. What makes him so elite from 3-point? Not just from that, but he plays great defense too.
Well, it's time that he puts in. It's not a coincidence that he shoots the ball so well and with so much consistency. He came in as a freshman and he was challenged to become a better shooter because that, especially that group, that junior class, needs a kid that can shoot it, and he's taken to it. He has put in a lot of time and he puts in a lot of extra work even during the season. I've said it time and time again. He gives us such a advantage off the bench to have a weapon like that can come in and score like he can. He's an underrated defender too.
So off the bench, Garrett and Logan come off the bench, but strategizing how you do the subs back and forth. How do you manage that when you play tough competition?
Oh, it's just we've got a rotation that we feel the coaching staff feels works. Getting Rope in. Just continues to put that pressure on the other team's ball handler when you got Blummy and Rope that can just rotate with each other. And then when we go more offense-oriented, you got Garrett that can also guard the ball. So it's all about just maintaining that pressure on the other team's ball handler to wear them down and, hopefully not let them get in their stuff like they want to. Continuing to execute our stuff, and, you can still get better executing what we do. Make sure your rotations defensively are still good, but also, giving those guys on the bench some game experience, because it's different. Game experience is different than practice. They're out there in front of a crowd. Now they got to execute what we do. So that's really what you're looking for is what are you doing with your execution? We play so many different styles. You got a team like Chicago Brooks who's relentless pressure. A team like Breeze Central, who is so sound fundamentally and do everything they do very well. You go up to BCC and they've got athletes, they've got tremendous shooters. So it's just, like I said, Lincoln Way East is by far the best team that we've played. But St. Joe is a very, very good team. They've got a tremendous player. We've got to be sound in what we do. We've got to have a great day on Monday to prepare for that, and just go play. Play aggressive. I don't think they get caught up in really necessarily who they're playing. I mean, they know about Ty. They know how good he is. They know that they're going to have to play well against him because he's a tremendous player. He can score at all 3 levels. He can defend. So they embrace challenges. You've seen our schedule. They embrace challenges. They embrace getting that regular season type opponents that prepares you for the postseason. They know what it's about. They want to go up and play well. That's all they want to do. I never get caught up in rankings, but I'm tremendously proud of these guys for getting that recognition. It was no secret that we were going to be a good team this year, and they have. They've backed it up. They've backed up their performance. They've backed up their play. They've gotten better. They got better in the offseason. They continue to turn in championship practices. So in that aspect, I'm proud of them. They should feel, they should be proud of themselves. They're a good basketball team that we feel can still be better.